And the monitor is pretty too.
All right. Sorry. Maybe you just want to introduce yourself quickly before we go?
Neil for the IT trainer at Samsung Electronics Canada. And I have for you the official gaming unit of World Cyber Games here in Canada. It's called the Samsung Series 7 Gamer. So what we have here is a 15-inch laptop with a multitude of features. Inside you'll find an Intel Core i7 processor with 2 gigs dedicated graphics, a Blu-ray player. So for gaming, for processing power, you're going to get everything that a gamer wants in terms of power. It'll run just about any game that you can think. Now what's nice about this laptop is, yes, it's for gamers, however, you can use it for other things, not just for games. And the way we navigate through this is using this little dial here. That's what makes this Series 7 Gamer unique, is there are 4 different modes that you can toggle on this device. So the modes are library mode, eco mode, balance mode, and of course gaming mode. Right? So when you go into gaming mode, here I'm in a regular library setting where you would use it for maybe browsing or doing some social media. But if you want to go into a gaming application, you just toggle it to the top, which is might be hard to see because of the glare. But that top mode is the gaming mode, and what it does is it changes the theme of your desktop. Not only that, but if you look at the backlit keyboards, it lights everything up in blue, and you get your ASW, and D buttons lit up in red. And those are the buttons that are, if you're familiar with first-person shooters, those are typically used for first-person shooters to direct your player. So it is catered towards gaming. Another thing that this gaming mode does is it disables the click pad and disables the Windows button, because if you're in a game, you don't want to accidentally hit this button. What happens is it'll actually close your game.
You don't want to get your Explorer coming up.
Your game will close. Everybody knows about the accidental palm swipe on the click pad. Going into game mode also disables that as well. So it's nice and convenient if you're going to a game mode. Now if you're not going to play games, what you can do is put it into what we call balance mode. So that's typically what you're going to be using it at if you're not gaming. Like I said, browsing, social media, stuff like that. There's a mode called library mode. So if you're a student, if you're in a lecture, if you're in the library, you don't want the fan turning on and making a whole bunch of noise. You don't want the sound coming on making a whole bunch of noise. So library mode basically disables all noise, whether it be from the speakers or from the fan itself, because the fan can generate quite a bit of noise. That's library mode. And the last mode is eco mode. So you might have noticed the screen dim when I go into eco mode or green mode. So basically the idea is to conserve battery. So if you're running off of the battery, power and you don't have a power outlet, go into green mode. That'll kind of underclock the CPU and that'll dim the screen, so that'll make your battery last a little bit longer. So those are the 4 modes. That's what makes this Series 7 Gamer unique.
And sorry, what is this model called exactly?
So this is the Samsung Series 7 Gamer.
Series 7, okay.
Yeah, Series 7 Gamer. The exact model name is 700G7D. So Series 7 Gamer is the actual marketing name.
Okay. And let's see. And if I wanted to buy one of these, how much would it?
So pricing on this will range between $16.99 to $18.99, and that's with the exact configurations that you saw on these stickers there. So for what you're getting, it's a pretty good price. Like I said, it'll meet every gamer's expectations. And even if you're not doing any games, it's obviously going to run your video editing software, photo editing software, regular Office applications just as well.